welcome to the sleep clinic. How's your day going so far? I'm just finishing up some notes from the last person. Okay. How's your day? It's going well. Good deal. And let me just check the schedule here. Can you remind me what your name is? Okay. Yeah. And who are you here to see? What time's your appointment? Okay. Okay, I see you here. Okay, great. So yeah, before your evaluation is carried out and completed, I just have a few questions in order to get a baseline on your sleep issues and to, really find out if you're consistent. Okay. All right. So, how did you hear about us? Oh, I see. And when was the medical exam that you were having issues with? Okay, sure. Just make sure that that information is in your chart. Okay. And, if you had to average it out, how many hours of sleep would you say that you get a night? Okay. Is it restful sleep? Sometimes we can sleep a long time. Let's say you sleep 9 hours, but it may not actually be restful. So when you wake up in the morning, how restful do you feel? Do you still feel tired? I see. Okay. Well, we haven't done your exam yet, but we definitely need to improve your quality of sleep and make sure that you get more hours of sleep. Yeah. Okay, so you typically wake up and you are not feeling rested. How long has that been going on? I know sometimes it can be difficult to kind of remember when symptoms started, especially if they've been going on for quite some time. So just give me maybe as far back as you can remember of when your sleep quality started to not be ideal. Okay. Now, part of our intake process here is to really go over some sleep hygiene items. So, do you typically have your last meal at least 4 hours from bedtime? Okay. And do you avoid screens, any kind of blue light, an hour before bed? Okay. And as far as the actual place that you sleep, do you typically sleep in the same place night after night? Are you pretty consistent with the place that you're sleeping? Okay. And as far as the atmosphere in the room that you are sleeping in every night, is it fairly dark? Okay. And what is the temperature like in that room? Do you know how hot or cold it is? Or maybe how hot or cold the mattress you sleep on is? Okay. This is all good information. Let me just put this in to your profile here. Okay. And I see on your profile that you have had a few of these sleep studies done before, is that correct? You don't remember doing them? I mean, they're right here in your chart. You've had about 2 or 3. Well, anyway, doesn't really matter if you've had them before or not, or if you can remember having them before or not. We're here right now, and we'll focus on the task of getting this sleep study done, okay? So let me just put in the rest of this information here, and we will get you all settled in, okay? Okay, I will show you to where the sleep study lab is, and we'll get you all hooked up with everything, okay? All right, let's go. Okay, were you able to lay down and get comfortable? I know it's a little strange at times to try to fall asleep in like a sleep lab, but do you feel relatively okay? Okay, great. So before you sleep, I just kind of want to walk you through how this is going to work. So I have some devices here that we need to set up on you in order for us to accurately track the data that you're going to be giving us as you sleep. And once we hook up all the devices, I'll step out of the room. You'll be able to sleep as best you can, and then we'll come back and review the data, okay? Okay, great. So this first device is probably the strangest out of all of them. I have a sort of head device that goes on kind of like this. Okay. And this just helps us track the different levels of sleep that you have. So I'm just going to place this over the top of your head. If you'll just work with me here. So I'll just come in just like this. There we go. And let me just get everything all calibrated. Okay. Okay, now I just need to get this buckle on the bottom of your chin here. So just hold still. There we go. Okay. Does that feel okay? I know it's, not ideal, but it does help us collect quite a bit of data. Next, we have this this heart rate monitor here, and this just hooks up around your arm. So I just need your right arm here. Yeah, just hold still as I get this kind of hooked up around your arm here. There we go. Okay, let me just get this on and functioning. Okay, that should be good. It'll be strapped to your arm, and it'll just be by your bedside table here. Okay, so we have the halo on, and then we have the heart rate monitor. The next device is a little strange. This is going to monitor what stage of sleep you're in. It'll monitor if you're awake or in REM sleep or possibly even deep sleep, hopefully. But we need to calibrate this or it won't work. So I need your age. Can you remind me how old you are? Okay, you're 28. So if you can see here, I have to hit this depending on how old you are. So let's do this 28 times. Okay, and then I should be able to hit this. There we go. Okay, we're calibrated, so we're all ready to go there. And again, this will be by your bedside table, rather. Okay, I think we are almost all ready to go. Do you care for a eye mask? Do you want something like this to sleep? Do you typically do that? No? Okay, well, you used it last time you were here. I just have a few more cables to kind of hook up here. So let me just, let me get these hooked up to the Halo apparatus. Almost done. And we've got like a few more of these here. Just relax and stay as still as you can. Okay, and then the last one, this little node here. This node is gonna kind of just stick to the side of your temple here. And this will just help us collect a little bit more data, okay? So if you'll just hold still here. And I just put that on you there. Okay. Okay, great. Well, you are all hooked up. I'm just gonna step out of the room real fast, and then when you wake up, you know, I'll kind of wake you up slowly, and then we can review your data, okay? I'll step out and give you some privacy. Hey, how'd you sleep? You know, hey, I don't mean to alarm you, but as we were collecting the data as you slept, this strange symbol kept appearing. Have you noticed any symbols or anything like that? Well, do you have any memory of this symbol? I see. Well, we will have to discuss this further and make sure that you're very consistent.